Oh yeah, introduction. So welcome to the Sunday night broadcast. And if you'd like to... Hi Barbara. If you'd like to join the live broadcasts, you can click the link below to my website, and that will take you to the page where you can sign up. If you would like to also join the Wednesday night group, that is also on there. And the Wednesday night group is very different from this because it's a private channel and we get to talk to each other. And also, I wanted to say something about the Wednesday night group, is that we don't use, it's a very relaxed group, usually, and we don't use what I could only term as the canonized language of non-duality. That doesn't go on there. So when people talk, you're not going to get a barrage of non-dual platitudes of who's saying that, and there is no me, as a kind of a cut-off point to any kind of exploration into seeking and and all that sort of stuff. So it's not like the usual kind of meeting where the language of non-duality is used. I mean, we talk about this and how it's just this, but also we go into more exploration about that. We can discuss that. Hi, Glenda. Also, I'm going to be in Brighton on the 2nd and 3rd of November. My flights are booked, so I'm definitely coming. And there's already a few people wanting to come. There's a limit on how many people can go, so please let me know if you are coming. Just so that we know the numbers, because it's in somebody's house, so there is a limit on that. And what else? That's it for now. Oh, and just for the patrons here, because I'm going to be away those 2 days, so what I normally do, for people who don't know this, when I go away on holiday, which is rare, once a year, or go and give a talk, what I do is I usually give something extra. So this time, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe we can vote on it. An extra hour or an extra meeting. Tell me your thoughts on that. And Discord, I think maybe, with Discord, I think an extra hour. I think that's what I'll do on Discord. So what can happen is that there can be a set of paradigms and concepts and beliefs that keeps us searching after the unfindable. Hi, Oliver. That can keep us searching after the unfindable. Because you can't really say this is findable. I mean, here it is. It's all there is. It's all there always is. And it's never been anything else. That's that. You can't really say anything about it. You can't say it's, you can't give it a title. You can't say it's real or unreal. I mean, how can it be real or unreal? Is it unreal? Don't know. Is it real? Don't know. So, you know, there's no description that can be spoken about this. But what can happen is that we have what can be an unquestioned paradigm, an unquestioned set of beliefs that makes us feel or think or believe that there is something that's missing. Especially through the repetitive reading and listening of teachers or ideas or theories or religions, whatever the seeking is. I mean, I talk to a lot of people that are not just into non-duality, but also still trying to find things through their belief. And there's nothing wrong with beliefs. People want beliefs. Knock yourself out. But most of the people who I speak to don't want them anymore because they're kind of sick of it. They're sick of it. So they come to non-duality and they adopt a whole new paradigm of spiritual seeking, and then develop the whole new canon of language, which then becomes like set in stone and becomes unquestioned, because it seems so logical, it seems so rational. No, rational, not logical. Rational. Logic is a different thing. And these ideas and beliefs seem so rational. Yes, it makes sense that I can't see this because there's a me in the way. Here's the me in the way, and through this me, I can't see this. Well, that seems a rational explanation, and it's often unquestioned. But is there a me in the way of this? Because there's nothing to see here. If there's a me trying to see this, that is this. There's nothing in the way of this being what it is. It's always just as it is in every single respect. But through like believing these things, we just get stuck in seeking after something, or seeking after something dropping away. How can I make it drop away? How can I have the end of this thing that's in the way? Well, there's nothing in the way. How can anything be in the way when all there is what is? There's nothing in the way of what is. If I'm feeling like I'm in the way, then that's what is, and there's nothing in the way of that, because there's nothing actually to be seen. So it's relevant in this, to this being what it is, if it appears as a cat, a me, or a cup. It doesn't matter what it appears as, because it's already done. It's already done. So it's irrelevant to what it is. But what we look for, and what we hope for, and what we wait for is the end of me. And then we get an experience that makes us feel like that was something, that's it. Or we develop a whole set of rational, logical ideas that makes us think that, yeah, I understand that, I've got it. And then I'm going to go and argue on Facebook about it because I've got it. Well, got what? There's nothing to get. There's nothing to argue about. How can anything about what is can be correct or incorrect even, or known, or even unknown? Let's throw that into the pot. This is unknown. Well, yeah, you can't know what it is as a whole, but that sounds like, what does that sound like? This is unknown. I don't even know what that means. It's just sitting here talking. It's just sitting there listening. It's a cup of tea. It's light from the computer, which I love. I love light. Light's one of my favourite things. So weird. It's whatever it is. So then people try not to know. Okay, I've now got to not know. If I stay in unknowing, then something will happen. Whatever you throw out there, whatever I throw out there, or anybody throws out there, the one that thinks that this isn't it is going to get hold of it. And anything that a speaker says, not anything, but a lot of things that speaker says, people think that that speaker is in a position to say that, and therefore they must know. Why must they know? They don't know anything about you. They don't know anything about anybody else. They can't make a prescription for everybody. The whole world is a me. How would they know that? How would they know that? And then at the same time say there wasn't anybody, but all humans are me's. How does that make any sense? That's just what is. I don't know if there's a world full of me's. I don't know if there's a world full of humans who aren't me's. There's meeting people in the street. Hello, hello, or talking on Skype. Hello, hello. There's not a me or a no me there. There's just interaction happening without any idea that they're there or they're not there. Let's put them in the not there category, or they're the special ones. You know, you hear it in talks, oh, there are people here who aren't people. And everybody wants to know who they are, because then they're put in the special room and everyone else is in the not special room. And this is what happens when there's a paradigm or a set of beliefs. It then gets separated out, doesn't it? Gets separated out, and there we go again. There we have it again. Another levels of enlightenment. Some aren't and some are. But only like a handful are. Not the rest of the 8 billion people, if they exist. You know. And we go along with this unquestioningly. And I went along with it unquestioningly. I think this makes scientists more excited than seekers. Scientists are like, oh yeah, this is like light, or is it matter, or is it this, is it that? They get more excited about this than seekers, because seekers are like, no, it's not this. Or it is this, but there's a magical golden glow that I'm missing, or some ultimate truth that's going to reveal itself through the table for me. I'm not saying you all have that, but I hear it. I hear it. And when I speak from the kind of seeker point of view, it's because I hear it. Hi, Phyllis. And also, I used to think that too. I used to think that there was something I was missing, and there's something in the way called me that's missing it. And then it was like, oh, it's nothing being missed. There's nothing in the way. There's nothing hidden. There's nothing hidden from view. There's no secret.